Y'all act like two people can't forgive each other and move on and let go. Like, what's the issue? What's the issue with forgiving somebody? What's the issue with getting back cool? I ain't finna keep on repeating myself. I ain't finna keep doing none of that. I know I said what I said. He said what he said. It is what it is. Move on, let stuff. Move on, let it go. Like, oh my God. That's why you do gotta be careful of what you say on the internet, because it always come back to bite you in the end. But my God, googly eyes almighty. Can we just move on from that booker back? Can we just let that go? Like, we ain't even on that type of time no more. We don't even care about none of that. And all that, oh, I'm using Cuddy. I don't want to hear that no more. Nah, for real, I don't want to hear that. Period. Alright, well, thank you. Far in the past. Bye-bye.
They keep us y'all some messy.
Well, no, so let me just clear something up, because I kind of figured what they talking about. No, we're not beefing. I'm not beefing with Shamar. Shamar is back with Alvo. He did let Alvo move in back in his house. But what? I'm not beefing with him about Alvo. And I told Shamar I'm not beefing with him. My beef is with Alvo. Me and Alvo got a problem already going on. And he just moved in Shamar's house. And while Shamar in a relationship with Alvo, Alvo told this boy where Shamar stayed, and we found out where Shamar stayed.
What happened?
Alvo told a boy where Shamar lived at, and the boy came and told me where Shamar lived at.
Why is he telling people where Shamar live at?
Huh?
Why is he telling people where Shamar live at?
Because I don't know, but he lived with Shamar now. He back living with Shamar. But I'm not mad at Shamar. I told everybody I'm not mad at him.
Please don't be mad at him.
I'm not mad at him. That nigga's a dry. I don't want that no more.
Child live.
But what I could say while I was telling Shamar I was not beefing with him, Shamar was still talking about me last night.
No, you lying.
I swear to God, he was dogging me out, telling my son, I'm taking and everything. I ain't say nothing. I ain't talk about him. I ain't drag him still. But I heard the video with him dragging me with Alvo last night. But I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
No, wait a minute. You lying.
No, but I'm not gonna argue with him. I'm not gonna drag him or nothing. He just be cool.
What Shamar mean? He taking people?
Girl, I guess he might taking Alvo from me or whatever. But I'm not really too much worried about it no more. Like I told everybody, I'm not worried about it. It is what it is.
So Shamar was on live.
Yeah.
Talking about you last night, saying I take hold.
Yep, talking about me last night.
Why Shamar?
Girl, but it's okay, because he gonna do that about anyway. He gonna defend his nigga, so I ain't mad at him. And that's what I told the live. He gonna do that regardless. If I was him, I'd do the same thing too to defend my nigga. You mad at him?
It's sad.
Yeah, but it's over with. It's cool. I ain't gonna beef with him though, but it's over with. I don't want to even. He can shove that apology up there.
Mm-hmm. He don't know no better.
Yeah, he don't know better. He know better because he grown, but he just happy. And it's okay to be that way. Some make you get happy then when you're supposed to be happy.
How did I get on this? Hey, y'all.
Because you requested. You really gonna sit there and add delusional like that? Hello? Right.
No, I did not get the address out, bitch. I did show the address, but I didn't give it out.
Why would you show it?
Why you talking about something? Why you trying to be messy, bitch? Because I pull up on you and show it. And you get all this rushed up out of me that I want to get to Shamar. So let's talk about it, huh? You can't have a child looking. Let's talk about it, huh?
Who you talking to?
They're trying to be funny, but they ain't got no money to be funny, huh? You should be trying to be funny with the government.
And don't be funny with you want? And what you coming up? Where the f you get this paid from? What do you want?
Why you so angry, girl? Why you so...
Two in your forehead.
Girl, don't worry about me. Don't worry, girl. I come up here on some positive, girl. And
you ain't never positive.
Yes, I am.
I got you from my last page.
I'm a changed person. You don't even know me. Y'all always trying to see the negative side of me or bad side of me. I'm good. Hey, Tom.
I don't with you, and you know that.
Oh, girl, I don't either with your ugly. Always been a hater on your mom. You always been a hater. You always been a hater.
You ain't got. You ain't gonna never have. You a grown. Tattoos on your face. You ain't getting no job. to me. I don't with that hoe.
I'm that Tommy.
No, you ain't he the
No, I'm really the
Why you the hell? You ain't no help.
Yes, I am, baby. I'm the help, baby. I be working every day. I be here for it. I'm the help. Hello?
Shamar, love him, hate him. Tommy, you mad with Shamar?
No, I'm not. Why y'all keep asking me that? I'm not.
Because 1 minute I ain't got no beef with Shamar, and then the next minute I'm gonna give you all this heat for Shamar.
That doesn't mean I'm mad at him though.
So
that mean he gonna whoop somebody. Take out the.
I tell
you got to do with me and
you old, you mad, you hate nobody. Disability. You mad.
Good night, bye. Keep bringing them on in, cause I'm gonna keep cleaning them hoes up out of here. Let's go. Next.
Oh, so I'm working for you now. I'm the help. I'm the fucking help. I'm working for Tommy.
Hey, Chicano, don't put me on the spot, bro. You always do
You goddamn bottom. You bottom. What do you want?
Ah, she mad. She mad at me again.
Yeah, mama.
Whoa. I thought you got a haircut. What happened?
What's up, Ryder?
Why everybody keep coming for my teeth like that?
Man, that man told me earlier that he want to come in here and argue with some boys. What the about?
No, I didn't. When did I say that?
We finna hang up on you. You ain't talking about shit. You ain't got no motion. What's up?
Man, I'm just gonna say this, Tommy, you ugly, bro. You know that.
Oh, nah. Tommy, that boy want to suck your
He do it. I don't want it.
Whoa.
He want to suck. He want to suck the
I got
car.
a girlfriend.
Boy, don't nobody get out bisexual nigga. No, boy.
No.
And you included.
I got a girlfriend.
Why you ain't with your girlfriend then? Why you ain't with your girlfriend? Why you keep worrying about these boys? That ain't stunning you.
Man, I be around the homies.
Nah, you need to make it make sense. You don't be around no homies. Them homies be getting your ass on work for them because you ain't all the way right too tight. I ain't know, I'm finna hang up. You getting on my nerve. You ain't even, you retarded and stupid. I love retarded people. I can't do it. I love people that slow. You too stupid.
Man, I ain't slow, man.
No.
GPA higher than yours.
Yo, what?
My GPA was higher than yours.
Man, no, the f*** it ain't. Because if it was, you'll have something going on other than sitting in a girl bed, running around that house in the same nasty clothes. You pick that bed out, it ain't no man bed. That's for
no shade, clock it.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
What man running around with diamonds in their bed?
I just find it various. No, let me get out of here.
What's up out of here?
These people, it's crazy tonight. What things going on tonight? Everybody must be drinking that bad potion.
I don't know. It's finna be Halloween. You finna get blocked today, shit. What's his name? Secluded. I'm talking about that who's just some people that tattoo. What his name is?
Exclusive. I don't know. He got so many pages. I don't know him.
I'm trying to exclusive. You finna get blocked. I think you might want to shut the exclusive. Now, you want to be out here, baby? You got to send in the way. Whoever did
just got out of jail. He lost everything. His apartment, the furniture in his apartment is probably all his clothes. He has nothing to lose at this point, and it's really sad. Tommythegossip, get your butt up here, because ain't nobody blaming you for nothing. But I am going to blame you for always giving this dude credit. Give him credit for what? And then he turns around all the time, Alvo does, and he bad time, Tommythegossip up on his platform, giving Alvo credit. For what? He'll give Alvo credit before he gives Shamar. And I don't like that.
Oh,
yes,
Lord.
yes.
What did I do?
You didn't do nothing. But see, I just don't like the fact that you will give Alvo credit before you'll give Shamar. And you've got to stop doing that.
I give Shamar credit, but I feel like with Shamar is that Shamar, Shamar got everything. So it's like, I be really trying to help other people grow, and Shamar got all the things he need. Like, you know what I'm saying? So how much credit can we give to a person who already got, who doing good? Like, I gave him credit.
But it's like you try to give credit to Alvo and he stabs you in the back.
Yeah.
He does it all the time.
He do, but I don't think I gave him credit for the last 2 days.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what's going on right now. It's like you can't even really be mad because a lot of times, for the most part, you're giving this dude credit. And as soon as he wants to get in his feelings, he drags your name.
Yeah. And that's how it be. And you know what? Me being Tommy the Gossip, I already know that it gonna come with that. I
Yeah.
already know he's going to drag me regardless if I do him give him credit or not. All I do is do my job and get about. You
Well,
know,
that's true. And that's what I do too. They don't understand the process, but it's a job.
it's a
At the
job.
end of the
So
day, that's it.
when I come in
Nothing
being
personal.
nice, I know he gonna flip it and talk about me. So guess what? It made me get started even more. So I play the game to a certain extent to like who to play with and who like, And with him, he ain't got nothing for real. So he's a lost cause. So he's like
Yep.
in my playground.
Right. But you know what? See, he's a good example of how to treat people
Yeah,
because you never know when you'll need them.
yeah.
Because see, he dogged Shamar out. Now he's back there.
Because he need them. And so
He needs them.
at, at the end
Exactly.
of the day, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna make this my story this time around. I know I did it in the beginning, but it's really tired and dried out because at this point they you could tell that they only doing it for attention and for people
Yeah.
to speak on it. And if I don't speak on it, then it might not get a lot of attention like they wanted it to get. So
But let
me
me
being a
say this to
person,
you. Let's
go
be
ahead.
honest. You know that was a setup when Shamar just happened to come into the room and said something in the background.
Oh, I knew it
Yeah,
was set up.
that because see, when Alvo got out, he thought he was gonna be popping, and it wasn't like that. So he went
But
over
you
to
but you know
TikTok.
what's so crazy though?
Uh-huh.
And I will show it later tonight when I do my little live with my people. Um,
Yeah.
right before Eva went to Shamar's house, he was texting my homeboy who beat up Messy Dog, asking him can he come spend the night with him and chill with him.
Shamar?
No, it's this other boy, who beat up
Oh,
Messy
oh,
Dog.
wait a minute, Maj?
No, it's another boy. His name is
Oh,
King.
because he was trying to contact Maj too, and Maj
Yeah,
just
he was trying to reach out to my homeboy named King, asking my
oh,
homeboy King can he come spend the night with him. The same boy who Shamar was posted up with that's supposed to be a Thai man, remember?
oh, I know who you talking about now. I know who you talking about now. Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
he sent me the screenshots and everything whenever was just in his DM before he got to Shamar house.
And it's not a surprise because even Messy Maj put him out there. Before we even knew of him, so called still cool with Shamar
And
and in
can
contact with him.
can I
He was
please
trying
say
to get in
something?
contact with Messy Maj.
Can I please
Huh?
say something? Can I please
Yeah,
say
go ahead.
something? I just want to let everybody know that y'all gotta stop saying that people are scared of me. Just because people mess with me and people, what I'm saying, tends to enjoy my company, that
Tommy,
doesn't
you know
mean they
I ain't
scared of
scared of
me.
you. You know I'm not scared of you at all.
Cause guess what? Cause if I'm doing something bad, she's going to speak
Oh
about it.
yeah, no question. So
So let's
you
stop
shouldn't
doing
even
the
have to explain that.
right. Let's
You know what
stop
I'm saying?
doing
Some
that.
things don't even need to be said.
Cause that's crazy. I don't like how they
It's
be
so
treating y'all.
sad that you can always talk positive about somebody in a black community and they dislike you thinking that you're scared of them or you're
Hmm.
clout chasing. Why can't we just get along?
Right. I didn't do nothing to her. Even
It's
even when she was talking
just
about me, I
a
always told
job.
SL she did a good job. I never like she talked about me too. She had to do her content. She had to post stuff. So if I did something bad,
Hmm.
she's going to post it. That doesn't mean that she's kissing my behind because
Exactly.
she like what I do. She always told y'all. I think Tommy the Gossip is entertaining, but if he do
He's
something wrong, I'm
funny.
going to
He's
post it.
funny. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand. And when people still come back to the table and say, well, why do you like him so much? It's for the same reason I said it 6 months ago. And the same reason I'm gonna say it 6 months from today. It's gonna be the same. So, it's like they're waiting for me to have a fallout with you. Listen, my son is 33 years old. I'm not having a fallout with Tommy the Gossip. I'm too grown for that. Okay?
Like that's crazy. We all grown. At the end of the day, she's doing her
That to me
job.
is some slow ski. You gotta be slow at my age to have a fallout with you, and you're old enough to be my son. Picture that. Yeah, he's old enough to be my child. I'm not having no fallout with Tommy. If Tommy, did something I didn't like later on down the line, you would know about it. Maybe I would stop mentioning him, but I would never, get messy with it. Unless I had something to say. Yep, I sure would monetize my channel. and speak my piece and keep it moving. But yeah, scared of anybody? Never that. Never that. My son's 33 years old. I think Tommy is 27, 28. I don't know, but he's a kid to me. And so and people that know me, like, from my sector, my mods, they should know I'm definitely not scared of no Tommy at all. And I'm not scared of Shamar either, because I show Shamar respect too. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about people saying he's slow, and you know what I'm saying? We all slow in our own way. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's definitely slow. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Let me see where them likes are at. But I tell the truth, honey, and shame the devil. That's what I do over here. For real. That's what 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 Davis does over here. I don't know about nowhere else. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. But I really wish that some of Alvo's supporters would reach out to me and have a genuine one-on-one, or even come onto the platform and just express how they feel. Because some people might think that, oh, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 might attack me because I used to be, Alvo supporter, or I'm still an Alvo supporter, and she doesn't like Alvo. No, I would never do that. Never. I'm just not that kind of a person. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. But again, I don't care. I feel like, Tommy is his fault to a certain extent. The way him and Alvo are back fighting, because the dude is a snake in the grass. And 1 minute you're giving him credit, then the next minute he's calling you Gary Coleman, and he's disrespecting you, calling you all kind of funky comedinas, and making it seem like you're nasty and all you do is lay in the bed. Which, if that's all Tommy does do, that's his business. That's his business. We all have that kind of job where we can lay up. Why can't he choose for, where he feels comfortable, be his bed? A lot of people wish their office could be in their bed. A lot of people can't tell you that they log into their laptop from their bed. But this kind of job, if you're comfortable working in that position, you can do it. You're on your own time. You're your own boss. And people need to, stop hating and pocket watching. And look at this as just entertainment. When you log off, life goes on. But people don't. And it's really sad. I'm just really concerned, like I'm gonna continue to say about Shamar. He just was doing so good. Can we get a Y up into the chat for that, or some hearts or something? If you agree. He looked clean. His haircut was nice and kept up. You know what I'm saying? He just was doing so good, man. Hey, Toy. I'm sorry, I said Toby. And I don't know. I don't see nothing good coming. Hey, Kay. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Hey, Denise. Yeah, it's just really sad. Bonded is in the building. Yeah, it's just really sad, but Alvo needs to get himself together. Yeah, he's a walking time bomb, and I can definitely see that walking time bomb going off real soon, and he's gonna definitely rock Shamar to sleep. And every time I tell you guys something, it happens. So I hope it doesn't, but I don't know. It just seems like ever since they were in that first relationship together, even when it seemed like Shamar tried to, do the right thing and take the focus off of that toxic relationship with Alvo, it never ever panned it out well for Shamar. And I feel like Shamar's still human at the end of the day, just like you and me. And we can always let our relationships get the best of us because we love hard. And I think that Shamar does not want to be alone. So he puts up with a lot of stuff that he doesn't have to put up with. And I think that Alvo's playing on it. And it's a real sad, messed up situation. You know what I'm saying? And also, I feel bad for his supporters, Alvo's supporters, because he's migrating back over to YouTube to do content because now he got content now because he's gonna fight with Tommythegossip. But you chose TikTok, where none of your supporters go over to TikTok. Primarily this is for everybody. Usually, if your followers are on YouTube, that's where they stay. They might migrate to maybe Instagram, but TikTok and Big Go and all these other apps that you bounce around, a lot of times they'll wait for you on the app that they support you on. He chose to go to TikTok because he can get paid weekly. And the audience over there is not the same audience that, give him cash apps and super chats and all that other stuff. That's over here on YouTube. And these are also the people who, when you were in jail, held you down. And you did a master plan a day and a half ago and inserted Shamar without inserting Shamar into the equation. And now this is how you're making your way back over here. I don't think that people should just welcome him over here like that. I'm sorry. Yup. Clipped. You said Alvo's done it again. But I wouldn't look at what he did like he's a genius. Come on now. That's Shamar. You know what I'm saying? If you're a nice looking dude and you come across to Shamar like you're attracted to him, he gonna be with it. He got a life to live too. He got wants and needs too. He gonna do his 1 2 1 2. It says to go to the bathhouse. Toby, exactly. Once he gets that feeling to go to that bathhouse, it's like you got to go. But you already know right now he probably ain't getting that feeling because Alvo probably already gave him what he was looking for. That'll hold him over. That's gonna hold Shamar over for a hot little second. I believe so. I really do. Hi. Gayleen's in the building. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button now. Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna go live. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I said let me get my butt up here and go do my little hour. I said I'm gonna go live because I wanted to get on. I wanted to really vent about Tommythegossip and what I don't like about him with the trying to give Alvo credit, and then the next second later, Alvo's dragging his name. And then he finds out the next second he could be on a live, Tommythegossip, and next thing you know, he's getting dragged. He's giving Alvo more credit than Shamar. Shamar's the one that paved the way for everybody. And I don't like that. So, that's why in a way, when Tommy got upset and got in his feelings, it was like, it's your fault. Stop giving this dude the benefit of the doubt because he don't do that for you. He stopped liking you for sure, when you told him how much you made a month. You don't never tell no ninja how much money you make up on no social media platform. They're instantly gonna be your enemy, honey. Let's not forget about Shamar and Larry, how he is back with Alvo. You wait a minute. You said let's not forget about Shamar and Larry. Now he's back with Alvo. No, everybody knows Alvo's back with Shamar. But what you mean about Larry? Fill me in on this. Is this a three-way going on? I'm glad you did. We missed you. Thank you, Australia. Yeah, I was getting burned out. And I be up here. See, my content is not really live streaming. I like to do, pre-recorded video premieres, and that's honestly real work because you got to edit those videos, and do all kind of stuff to it and then schedule it to go out. And it's almost like a premiere. I mean, it's almost like a live stream. It goes out live and you guys can interact in the chat, but you got to put in work in them videos. Live stream's easy. You can slap up a thumbnail, no title, and go live. You don't really have to put no effort into it. But it doesn't make any sense to go live and you ain't going to be on live for at least an hour. And sometimes I feel like I might not have nothing to say for no whole hour. And I don't be having the people up on my panel because I have to be careful about the cursing. And we're all adults. I get it. But YouTube is a funny place. So that's why I try to talk the whole hour. But sometimes we don't make it to an hour, honey. Because, I be running out of stuff to talk about. Once I talk about these ninjas and say what I got to say about them, it ain't no need to keep going on in circles about the same thing. Say it and keep it moving. Yeah, I can't sit on no live for no 2-3 hours. Now, once in a great while, now I can, if I can't sleep, I can get on a live and run with y'all for a good hour until I get tired on a live. I can do that. But even then, it's only going to be maybe a good hour and a half. But yeah, the live streams are back. But yeah, I have my little spurts where I check out. But thank you so much, Australia, that you missed me. Thank you. It means a lot. Remember, Larry was with Shamar briefly. Shamar caught that lip from Larry. Yeah. But I'm saying, are you saying that Shamar's messing back with Larry now? Let me read up. I hope Alvo's not kissing Shamar in his mouth. Toby, you already know. Alvo is kissing in the mouth. Okay, I hope he needs the wig off. Shamar looks without wig, no shade. Yeah, I agree too, Toy. Kayla was about going to the schools. Yeah, it is clipped. I don't see nothing good coming out of this at all. I really don't. And so that's the messed up thing about Alvo knows Shamar's weakness. He knows Shamar is vulnerable for love and Alvo's dirty behind. Yep. Taking advantage of it. And see, that's why when a lot of people were saying, well, his manager should speak up, he's got to have by law something in writing through the courts that he has the right to terminate that relationship, and he does not have any custody, guardianship, or anything, to Shamar. So there's nothing he can do. Shamar's on his own with this. He's gonna have to ride the wave out and see where it goes. I'm quite sure, like always, Alvo has a plan B, and plan B, which would be smart, is he's probably gonna save for an apartment and get back on his feet while he's utilizing staying with Shamar, and then we'll definitely see the 100% piece of ish that Alvo is, because then he'll start giving Shamar his butt to kiss again because he won't need him anymore. It's a pattern of behavior. Oh, clipped. Okay, I see what you're saying. They are all nasty, and Alva probably don't even care. Of course he does. He was doing the do with him the first time. He didn't want Shamar discussing it, but how Shamar be saying blatantly anything out of his mouth. Yeah, Shamar wasn't keeping it no secret. If it was up to Alvo, he would have kept that on the hush hush. But yeah, he wouldn't even have been with Shamar that long if he wasn't giving him no nook. The last time Alvo came and conquered and left. Yeah. But see, that's why I'm concerned about Shamar, because when I had asked him the day he came into the live, would he take Alvo back? That was just a human, curious question. And then prior to Alvo getting out, and then even prior to Alvo going to jail, some of the situations I was seeing Shamar putting himself in, I had said a couple of times, man, I'd rather see him with Alvo, than to be with these jokers. But sometimes we gotta be careful what we wish for. Replaying, I have some catching up to do. Thank you, one beautiful. You are too funny, she said. Yuck. Al was playing Shamar, and since Shamar is in Shamar. Yep. He was making, I told y'all yesterday when I just got on live, he was making tacos for them to eat. And I had told you guys that he had put the video up on TikTok because he had a couple of, I guess he was recording from TikTok, so the angle looked different from the video on YouTube. And I know he obviously was in my bushes, and he took the video down because I copied and pasted the link. And early this morning when I got up, I went to go look for it so I could edit it and do some commentary to it. And that idiot took it down. So he was definitely, Alvo was definitely in my bushes and was hearing what I was saying and took the video down. Dude's an idiot. But I can already predict what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Alvo's going to definitely do some conquering and dividing. He ain't going to like Tommythegossip and Shamar being cool. I really feel like as soon as we found out for sure that he was back with Alvo, that friendship or the the mending of a friendship was out the door again. You feel what I'm saying? Watch it. Post about USLD. Who are you talking about, Toby? Who's they? And I don't mind them doing a post about me because I'm always promoting them. See, people don't understand when I talk about, or any of us that are commentators talk about any of these entities, Alvo, Tommythegossip, Shamar, that promotes them, whether it's good or bad. What we're saying, there's gonna be a human that has human instincts that are gonna say, "Well, how can I find that page? Who is this person?" and they're gonna either like what they see or be intrigued at what they see or not. But it's free promotion. This is something otherwise for somebody like a Alvo or Shamar, well not Shamar, but Alvo or somebody, or Tommythegossip, they would have to pay for. This is free promotion. So why would anybody get mad, good or bad, if somebody's saying something about them? Yup, he's seeking to destroy it. You're right, Kay. Alvo about to start stealing from Shamar. Yeah. Because what you guys got to understand, Shamar hasn't learned how to count in 40 days that Alvo's been in jail. So it wasn't like Shamar went to like GED school and went to a math class and learned how to count his money. So if there's money to be counted, or better yet, say Shamar says, I'm not going to ask Alvo to count my money. I'm just going to keep my money put up somewhere. When Shamar, smoke his little ooh-wee, his weed, drink a little drink, doing this little party thing, he going to be skimming off the top. Because Shamar can't count. Period. This is Alvo and Shamar, of course, SL Davis. Alvo about to do Shamar worse than the first. Right. He definitely is, because this time around, he learned from the mistakes he made the last time. So Alvo ain't gonna, I'm gonna tell you right now, Alvo ain't gonna make the same mistakes this next time around. He gonna get Shamar, he gonna get him good. Mark my word. I always say, whether you like me or you like me or you hate me, you can always say, every time she say something, it happens. Every time I say something, it happens. And I don't be saying stuff because I'm wishing for it to happen. I'm saying it because I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the fact. We're going to know when Alvo, he will be in. Yup, he'll be in expensive Airbnbs. He'll be drinking Don Julio. He'll be in the Airbnb cussing Shamar out because they're arguing, and he'll skim off the top of Shamar's money and go be in the Airbnb and be trick or treating with another dude right up in that Airbnb. You mark my words. Yeah. There's no way Alvo went to jail and came out and he's a changed man. There's no way. I'm sorry to let you know, but there's no way. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. I know it's a difficult task for some of you, but make sure you hit it. If you don't mind, I don't beg you guys for super chats and what is it, Cash App. I don't do none of that. I just ask you to hit the like or the dislike button. That's it. And you barely do that, but for the ones that do it, I appreciate you. That also lets me know that you are just not no hater. You're a congratulator. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Yeah, but we just like all we can do is keep Shamar in our prayers, And like, what do they always say, guys? God looks out for baby and fools. So these God's looking out for Shamar. Shamar ain't gonna go through nothing he can't handle. You feel me, Toby? So God is not gonna put Shamar through anything. Thank you, Australia. Thank you to everyone that hit the like button. And also people who hit the dislike button. But yeah, we're back doing our lives and everything. I just want to definitely check in and let you guys know to keep Shamar your prayers, because it's definitely going to be a big crash out. I hate to say it. And it's real sad, it's a real sad, messed up situation, man. The dude was doing so good, man. And it's so weird because I gotta be honest with you. He was doing so good, it was just too good to be true. And now that this happened to him, Alvo popping back up into his life, I just said, man, that dude, that Shamar can't catch a break, man. But at the same time, you can't blame just Alvo, because Shamar, is his own keeper, and Shamar is the one that ultimately opened the door and let him in, and that's why he's there. So we can't make it look like it was a forced entry, and Alvo had him at Pum point, and I told him he didn't open the door, he was gonna knock it down. He was a willing participant. And now he's in a situation where Alvo is not financially stable, and he's gonna be at Shamar's house, and he's gonna leech off of Shamar. And I'm quite sure Shamar gets food stamps and stuff like that. And they got that government shutdown. I don't even know how Shamar's gonna, take care of himself if father's with the food, let alone taking care of himself and a grown man. Because I'm quite sure that Alvo could have been getting food stamps too. You just never know with him, because he acts like when he's talking to you, he's being transparent, and he doesn't care that he's telling you this and that because we're his supporters, but it's all about the almighty dollar that he's really trying to get out of you. He's not really telling you everything, and he doesn't have to be honest with you. But he's definitely, when this little that he does tell you, it's still not the truth. Yep, I know you are, Toby. It's still not the truth. But like I said, trust and believe, Alvo is going to be back on YouTube like he never left. Give him a couple of days. He does this all the time. Even when times when he wasn't in jail and he was calling himself walking away from social media, he surely, it was slow, but like not real slow, but he wouldn't even stay gone not even a week before he was back up into some mess. And then put a Y in the chat. Don't say the person's name. I don't know whether or not this channel holder was lying on Alvo or not, going to see him in jail or went to see him in jail one time or not. But one thing I will admit to, giving that channel holder credit, when Alvo was locked up, she probably did more update videos keeping him relevant than any other content creator. We all started gravitating towards Kaylee. And I'm definitely staying on the Kaylee content. Kaylee's another piece of entertainment. You heard the word entertainment, and that's how y'all should be looking at this. Because some people take this far too personal. People don't even know me in real life. I'm a nice person. You know what I'm saying? And I try to be transparent and respectful and responsible when giving y'all the content. I really try to give you what's coming out of the horse's mouth, because I'm not there in the flesh. But at the same time, we know what comes out these horses' mouths. We know they're compulsive liars as well. So we can only take it with a grain of salt. But we got to look at this as entertainment and stop always forming these alliances against each other. There's no reason for it, man. And we're the only race that does this, and it's sad. It really is. But I'm glad that Tommy came up and said out of his own mouth, basically, I'm not scared of him, because Tommythegossip knows I ain't scared of him. So I'm glad he came up and cleaned that up. I really respect him for just bringing that up, because I didn't have it on my mind for today to talk about that. But yeah, people seem to think I'm scared of Tommythegossip. I have a son that's 33 years old, boo. Okay, I'm a grown woman with a grown child older than Tommythegossip. Tommythegossip is a child to me. My son has got years on him. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's make it make sense. People just be saying anything just to be saying anything. Shamar's skin was clear, face glowing, changing clothes. Yep, looking real good. Well, you know how that it says yes, Esther. I love me some Kylie. Me too. I love looking at Kylie. Kylie, he ain't as I mean, everybody got issues, man. Everybody, it's just that Kylie and all the rest that put their business out here on social media, they're just bold enough to share it. I'm not bold enough to put my business out there. But I'll be the first one to tell you that, like, as I do commentary on people, I'll be the first one to tell you, I got family members messed up in the game. I had a past, and I should be able to share little things with you because this is what I do for a living. I'm not obligated to get up here and tell you my whole life story, though, and I wouldn't because I already see the aftermath of people who do it. When you put people in your business, they stay in your business. That's an old saying. My mother always used to say that to me. Yeah, but we back up here with flying colors, baby. And like I said, I'm human, so once in a while I will take little breaks. Probably won't be as long as they have been. I'm kind of trying to cut back. Well, I've been doing good because I didn't go live for 17 days. Last time I went live was October 10th. And I went live yesterday and today. But I still was putting up content. I was putting up shorts and premiere videos. Usually when I take a break from the whole social media. But I didn't do that. So I didn't take it too far with it. But yeah, I do honestly miss talking with you guys. I do. So, it's just so weird because, a lot of people may have thought that because they hadn't seen me the whole month pretty much, you only see me maybe a couple of times at the beginning of October in a live stream. You guys probably figure, oh, she probably won't be going live no time soon. But nah, it was always heavy on my heart that I had to get back up on these lives with you guys. It always felt like a missing piece of my day. Even when I was doing my premiere videos for you guys, I still was like missing the personal conversations that we have on these chats. It says, but Kylie needs to be very careful. He be playing dangerous games. That's the only thing about him. He needs to watch us around. Right. And he needs to stop because he's one of a lot of men that are transgender who are not honest with men, if you get what I'm saying. And be having men thinking that they're women and then something happens, not trying to get too in, graphic detail about it. But YouTube is getting kind of strict. Ones up here that be cussing and carrying on and not holding nothing back. YouTube ain't even messing with them channels. You get a channel like me, I might lay my head down sometime and get a little bit too comfortable and have a real loose conversation up here on one of my chats or my videos, and then I get penalized for it. So I try to tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need that to be my current situation. But y'all get it, what I'm saying. We grown. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Welcome. Welcome to everyone who just is joining the live. Also, I know my replay gang is in here. People who are just now coming into the live, they will watch it and stuff. But yeah, Kylie's definitely on the portfolio going forward. He will definitely. I'm not just because Alvo is creeping back into this sector. I'm not. We're still gonna have Kylie on the roster. He's on my list. Kylie, the Black Dino, but with the Black Dino, I'm gonna put him up, but you can barely understand what he's saying half the time. You got to be real careful when you're editing his stuff He's like another Starlin, very trash mouth, like, and doing provocative things with gyrating. Let's just say gyrating with his body, and he's kind of up and down. So you got to be careful with people like that you do content with, on. But Kylie's definitely staying on the roster. Shamar Alvo, Tommythegossip, and there's what's her name? There's another one, Monroe, the one that Tommythegossip just did an interview with. I've been watching out for her too. She's a trip. And sometimes Starlin, you'll be sometimes getting content from, and I'm bringing back Christian Rock content because Blueface is about to get out, and that content is about to stop blowing. Y'all gonna want me to do content on Blueface and Christian Rock, because Blueface, I don't care what nobody say. Before Blueface went to jail, you think Shamar and Alvo, or Shamar, whatever, or whoever he's dealing with, he be having the internet popping, or Kaylee? Nah, that ain't nothing compared to when Blueface was on the set. I miss Blueface. I can't wait till he get out of jail. That boy be doing anything, getting up on, especially towards Christian Rock triggering her. This her own family up here triggering her, got her going cuckoo, bat-ish crazy. So you can only imagine how it's gonna be when Blueface get out. So yep. If y'all look at my playlist, hold on, matter of fact, let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all something. Hold on, babies. Let me pull it up first. Well, anyways, look at my Christian Rock playlist. Let me see. Matter of fact, but just before I leave, because this is towards the end of the live anyway. But yeah, let me see. Playlist. Christian. Hold on, guys. I got about 700 Christian Rock videos, because I got 2 playlists. And I was just looking. And I was putting Christian Rock in either one list that I made for her or the other. So yeah, if I ever went back to Christian Rock content, and even in that sector, I told you that before. They 1 minute they love you, next minute they hate you. But when you leave for a while, they miss you. So I know soon as and same thing with queenopp, but I think queenopp is a wrap. But like Christian Rock and Blueface, please, honey, I'm about to add. I'm trying to tell you, because I'm trying to make it so y'all won't be bored, But honey, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna have a nice little holiday with all this stuff about to pop off with Alvo and Shamar, Kaylee, and Lord know who else with him. Tommythegossip, he's like the ringleader of the circus. Sprinkle a little Starlin in there on one of his what is it? Ned the Wino nights. Cussing out big man. I'm trying to tell you, I'm putting up anything that's gonna be entertaining and goofy. Kay and the Black Dino, because she needs to be put out there, Kay. Because if you really are messing with the Black Dino, aka Jigaboo, you are desperate, baby. And no wonder why you got 4 and 5 kids, probably 4 and 5 different baby daddy, because you lay up with anything and you get pregnant by him. So what happened to the godly man? The man that went to jail for less than not even 2 months and got out and was so peaceful Within less than 48 hours, he is starting mess with people on TikTok. That dude King Tevin or whatever his name is. I know who he's referring to. I remember when he kind of got popular on TikTok. Now he is going after this dude. You know what I'm saying? And he's referring to the dude obviously saying something probably about him being back with Shamar and Shamar, being like on the slow bus type thing. And he's basically trying to say it ain't no different. This is what, Alvo's trying to make a point to this dude. It ain't no different what I'm doing than what you're doing. We're both doing it. How can you talk about me? But I'm just wondering, what happened to the godly man? What happened to the man that had an apartment 40 days prior to going to jail, who also had supporters raise money so that he would have, money for back rent so he wouldn't get put out of his apartment? What happened to the furniture? What happened to the life that he had prior to getting out of jail? This was all planned. I don't care what nobody has to say.
Oh, Tevin, I know you didn't have the audacity to say that I don't got no motion when your motion came from using women as well. Why you think I called it SSI Entertainment, Buka Butt? Because every woman you talk to look like she get an SSI check. Ain't you the same person that made Alicia move with you? Ain't you the same person that took her to Louisiana and beat her up and made her abort the baby? Ain't you the same person that was trying to be in a relationship with Bossy but it didn't work out? Ain't you the same person that was acting like you like real town? Baby, it ain't too much that you can say about me, Tevin. Tevin, you really ain't got no motion. You fell off. Used to be Mac Daddy of TikTok. Now it's giving payola. Now it's giving pay her dust. Ain't nobody studying you no more. Your views ain't even view no more. Everybody know my name. Everybody know my fame. It's the view for me, Buka, but that's why I go live. They gonna view me every time. But you dying out. Okay? You dying out, Buka, but and I really went loud on you because I really feel like I should have read you some more. But it's cool because guess what? I'm going live on here later on. But next time, keep it cute on my name. Don't be coming for me because this ain't what you want. Be blessed. Buka, but I wish you would keep my name out your mother. Okay? Y'all act like y'all can't see two people coexist. Y'all act like people can't forgive themselves. But then again, it's my fault though, because I did come on the internet and do a lot a couple months ago, but we at two different points in our life. Okay? I'm not here to destroy nobody, make nobody lose nothing. I'm not here to take nothing from nobody, to leech off nobody. I'm just here simply being myself. Y'all done took y'all baby daddy back so many times. Y'all done took y'all girlfriends back so many times. Why is the problem if I choose to go spin a block on one of my ex? It's not your business. Like, I really just don't understand it. I don't. James cheating. I might got my Buka Butt bag. It's a lot going on that wasn't on y'all bingo card. Oh, I feel like Keisha Dior, the filter came off. Bye-bye.
Wasn't asking no Asia, you big nasty tubby tubber, no good edges having girl. Y'all notice how everybody else be forgiving each other and getting back cool, but nobody else don't forgive this one person because this ain't got nothing going on in his life. He ain't got nothing going on in his life. He's evil. He's negative. All he do every day is want to take people to court in them horrible 2 more wigs. The wigs don't be eating. The looks don't be looking. He give Halloween every day. I'm not finna sit here and argue with a bitch who give Halloween 360 days. It's 360 days in a year, and you giving Halloween every day. You give Jeepers Creepers on Monday. You give Shirley Temple on Tuesday. You give Lil Red Riding Hood on Wednesday, and you give Deadbeat Dad throughout the week. I was not sitting here trying to ask a question. You asked the question with an insult. If you wanted to ask me a question, you could have asked me a question and said, why is you cool with this person? Or why are you back with this person? Or what do you and this person got going on? That's asking a question. You insulted me. Why? You insulted me with an opinion. You didn't ask me a question. You said my something. You weird. You will anything. Where is the question? How is that a question? That is not a question. I'm not slow. I'm not uneducated, boo. I went to school. I might not got my GED, but I got my READ, and I stay ready to read a bit down. But I'm not slow at all. A question is when you say, How much money do you have? Or how are you doing today? Or is the sky blue? Is the sky red? That's a question. An opinion is saying, I don't like Alvo. Alvo doesn't look good in this. Alvo shouldn't wear this. That's an opinion. Okay? So stop insulting me with opinions and then come back and be like, I just asked a question. Why you being so mean to me? You didn't see. But at the end of the day, it makes sense though, because you watch a bitch who once said, oh, all he do is subtitle me. So why am I arguing with bitches who watch a motherfucker that be saying, why is you subtitling me? You trying to defend a person who can't even conduct a grown civilized conversation. You over here trying to come on my bumper because you're trying to support a person who's trying to do interviews, but he can't even conduct a real interview because he's not even asking questions. He's doing nothing but insulting people. Like, girl, I can go on and on all day. I'm not finna sit here and let y'all get me upset. Like, no shade. Learn how to talk. I like to talk to grown adults. I like to talk to grown adults. I like to talk to adults who can conduct conversations. I like to talk to adults who know how to converse. See, a lot of people don't know how to talk. They just know how to insult people and throw opinions out. I'm not ever going for it. I'm not going for the disrespect. Respect me, I'm gonna respect you. Disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. Y'all, we 20 likes away from 150. Respect is due to a dog. Yeah, for real. Like, I'm not even on all that energy. Like, how you mad? And this the crazy part about it is, let me switch the gears real quick. Y'all know the saddest thing about this? People mad because I'm being private in my life. How you mad because I'm being private? How you mad at me because I choose not to put people in my camera? How you mad at me because I chose not to put a person on my platform? If I would have did it, y'all would have been saying I was clout chasing. So how is you mad because I chose to get cool with another individual? I would have got back cool with that Big Uneducated. If Big Uneducated would have came with some respect and integrity and accountability, I could have been cool with him. I could have linked up with him. I could have did content with him. But he's uneducated. He's miserable. And the only thing he do is dwell in negativity. So I would never in my life ever be cool with him. Never, ever. We can't do nothing. Wouldn't even make no money with him. So how y'all gonna get mad at me because I choose to forgive another person or they choose to forgive me? I can forgive at the end of the day. I don't want to sit here and 365, well, it's 365 days. My bad, y'all know I don't, sometimes I mess up too. But yeah, I'm not finna sit here and argue. Well, yeah, it's 365 days a week, but I get 350 because the other 15 days, there's some days that I sleep because I be all gas, no breaks on these. So, you know, I only sleep 15 days out of the year. The other 300 and some, I'm on bent neck. But yeah, like, that's just that. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. You really ain't got nothing going on for yourself. You really ain't no good blogger. You started off kissing up Bunny. You used to Bunny and the Bunny with a little bit of negativity. Oh, that's his new name. Bunny with a little bit of negativity. You sat on here and you was hooting and hollering for Bunny with a little bit of negativity. Every time Bunny with negativity says something, you want to screen record and, well, Bunny said this. Well, guys, Bunny said this and I believe it. Well, Bunny did this and I believe it. And the moment you got a little bit of support and a little bit of clout off of Bunny, then here you want to go, I love Alvo. Alvo he's getting mad at me sometimes, but I love Alvo. And then next thing you know, here go me boosting you up because I really was tired of the other person. And y'all know who I'm talking about. We ain't never mentioned her. She done died out. Y'all know the one who said she was gonna replace me with Elena, and then she died out. Yeah, that one. So I'm over here being cool with you just to get the other person to die out. I don't care who I'm supporting. This time I support you just so because I'm tired of the other person. Here you go. You got a little bit of my booger butts to come watch you. And then now, here you go, want to switch the narrative and want to talk about bun it with negativity and talk about me and make it seem like you just blogging for the people. You was trying to get you a platform, boo. The same way that I pin my cash out, you pin your cash out too. The same way I had to go to court, your girlfriend had to go to court too, boo. Ain't you just said, I had to go to court, you guys, I had to go to court. Your girlfriend had to go to court. Why you ain't talking about your girlfriend? You a blogger, right? Why you ain't blog about your girlfriend? You went out of town to Studville. Why you ain't blog about your vacation which you and your girlfriend took? But you so busy running about me and what I got going on. You so busy running about my legal actions. You so busy running about who I'm laid up with, who I'm sleeping with, who I'm in a relationship with. Why you not blogging? The blog ain't blogging, boo. Why you not blog? If you a blogger, you have the power to talk about who you want to talk about. You can't stop talking about me because I'm the talk of the conversation. I'm the villain in everybody's storyline. I don't care about being the villain because at the end of the day, I'm the reason why you get a check. I'm the reason why on the 21st of every month you get a check. Before I even came home from jail, you was talking about me heavily, making it seem like you was in contact with me. I'm the reason why you get a paycheck, boo. And I don't care what you say, because you blogs about me. I don't blogs about you. My 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛.